Hi, this is Majinoni. Here's some more DC reviews for you for Grifter, Superboy, and Batwoman. Now, I put away Animal Man and Swamp Thing by accident, and I just remembered it as I was starting this thing. But I just want to say something big is happening with both of those titles. You're getting the war between the green and the red and the black, and it's heading basically where the rot is winning, and both sides, the red and the green, are both dependent upon each other, and they both basically are losing, and they don't realize that. So now is like the time where the storylines are actually converging, and it's actually getting really interesting. Okay, so anyways, once I got that out of the way, let's talk about these three books. Batwoman number 5 is amazing. Everything about this book is just so good. Even this couple pages right here, or actually this page, where they basically just give you everything you need to know about Batwoman in a page. So this way, if this was your first time picking this up, you know exactly who this character is and what she's about. Overall, they're moving the plot line pretty well, and her secret identity has been outed, and she has to basically make a choice between good and evil, I guess you can say. And I think the decision that she makes is going to provide an interesting storyline going on in the future, especially since it's pulling her away from the Batman side of the universe, and it's putting her into some dangerous ground. Again, I just have to keep saying the art is just phenomenal, because you're getting a mixture of like regular, I don't want to say regular comic art because it's beyond that, but like when she's dealing with a ghost, all of this surreal type artwork is just fantastic. And this actually is a super team, and they're doing a really good job on this. I just hope that they can keep this up and continue doing this book forever, because this is really good. Next up is Superboy. Superboy is one of these titles that I'm already getting near ready to drop. I was just curious to know what the deal is with Fairchild. And basically, they're showing new players in here. Superboy's getting to the point where he wants to leave nowhere. And I don't know. I kind of just wish that they would do more Gen 13 stuff, I guess you can say. It's not that the book is bad. I think it has a message, it's speaking to a fan base. But for me, I need something more than this. I need something bigger, I need something grander, and for me, at least for what I want out of a comic, it's not hitting what I want. The art's fine. Even the photoshopping, telekinesis stuff is all fine. There is a bit of mystery. There's a bit of new characters, new ideas, and I can appreciate that. But I don't know. I think part of the problem with me with this book is I'm remembering what the old Superboy was like, and when I see the new version, there's a part of me that's going, it's not the same character. And while I realize it's not the same character, it's basically fighting me on how I perceive this, how he should be. Now, when Superboy appears in or becomes a member of the Teen Titans, maybe my opinion of the character will change, and I might come back to the fold. But at least for right now, I know that at least the Gen 13 side of it is the only thing that's keeping me interested. Beyond that, it's really close to. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get it next week or next month. I might, I might just do it, but there's a good part of me that thinks that this will probably be the last issue. Maybe if I didn't collect as many books, then I would probably keep it. But I don't know. It needs something, I guess you could say. It needs some magic, and it doesn't give me the magic. And finally is Grifter. I think Scott Clark's doing a decent job with the artwork. I like the mask. The Damonites look cool. But I think, for me, this book is just going through the paces. It's not trying to tell me an interesting story. Granted, you have Grifter and he's on the run. You have the Damonites. They're after him. Grifter's trying to shoot them all, kill them all. He gets an ally. There's some really nice things that are going on in here. But this is a title that I think it's really missing something. And I think, and I wouldn't be surprised if this book is going to get canceled. I don't know. For me, I think the Grifter is a type of character that has so much potential. There's so much you can do with this guy. And I don't think he's living up to what he's capable of being. I think part of it is they're playing safe. They're not taking chances. They're not taking risks. They're not really unleashing the character's full potential. Like, for an example, if you look at the Red Hood and the Outlaws, I think it's just battle. There's so much fighting. You look at Suicide Squad. There's so much action. There's so much fighting. But when you look at heck, All-Star Western has a ton of fighting and action in it. But when I look at Grifter, while there is a little bit of fighting, it's not what I want. I need it more. I need another level of action. I expect, with a guy like Grifter, I want more stunts, I guess you can say. I want more acrobatics. I want things blowing up. I want lots of guns. I don't want guns that run out of ammo. I want guns that just have basically clips of unlimited bullet supply. I want rocket launchers. I want costumes getting ripped. I want blood everywhere. That's what I want. I want Grifter's mask to be torn and ripped by the time the battle's done. And that's not what I'm getting. I just get a little bit pow 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 pow. Sometimes some of the Damonites die, and then that's it, battle. Done. Granted, last issue you had an explosion, which was, that was a step in the right direction, but I wanted 10 explosions. I don't want one explosion. I need this to be an adrenaline-filled roller coaster ride with guns and explosions and over-the-top scenes of action. I want this to basically to be a Chow Yun-Fat, John Woo action movie. I don't want the Americanized version of what some Hollywood director thinks that John Woo would do, but is too afraid to actually do what John Woo or Chow Yun-Fat and Donnie Yen and all those guys do. And it's a shame, because this I think really could have a lot of potential to really make it a spectacular book, and I'm just not getting it, and it's a shame, because this is just, I know they're trying to lead up to something big, especially with the Stormwatch connection, and it's not. I'm seriously going to debate whether or not I'm going to get the next issue or not. I still like Stormwatch, and I'm going to need to figure out what's going on with the crossover. So I don't know if I'm going to still get it or not, because to me, I'm just wasting $2.99 when I buy this thing. That's what I feel right now. It's just not a great book. It's playing things too safe, and it's a disappointment. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think, and I'll have more reviews out later. So until next time.